Hello, everyone. Welcome. You're listening to Kimla and Company, only on Beacon of Light Radio. I'm your host, Kimla Dodds. Thanks so much for coming along with me this hour. If you would like to join in the show, you can always come over to Facebook. And in the upper left-hand corner in the search bar, you can type in Beacon of Light Radio Chat. And you will be popping up with the rest of us over here and saying hi to everybody. And today is December 13th, 2018. I have to say that because we are fastly approaching 2019. And with that in mind, you know, sometimes when you're going back over the archive shows, you know, you always want to see what year it is as well. You can always catch our archive shows on SoundCloud.com or on the homepage at Beacon of Light Radio. Also on my website, KimlaDodds.com. So thanks so much for coming along. And we have a very special guest tonight in the house is Rachel Cooley. She's fabulous. We've had her on before, and she always thrills. I mean, she does. She's so kind. She's so compassionate. She has been an angel reader for many years, and she constantly is she's constantly reaching out and really channeling more and more of her messages from the angels. So I want to say hello to everybody coming into the chat room to welcome Rachel Cooley. And here she is now. Rachel, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing wonderful, Kimla. Thank you so much.
Good, good. You know, I'm trying to think how many years ago you've been on and off the show. It was a couple of years, right? Maybe
Yes.
3, 4, something like that.
I'm thinking it's around the lines of 4 or so.
Yeah, about 4 years, yeah. And everybody's welcoming you. So we've got Rhonda and we've got Sue, we've got Vonda, we've got Sheila. I want to say hello to my sister Carla and Mr. Bill, and let everyone know that this show is being sponsored by Bill Lowe Realty with Keller Williams of Lake Travis. So I want everybody to know that if you have any questions or you need some advice as far as real estate, get a hold of Bill Lowe. He is just such a sweetie, and we're all about finding sacred spaces for people and also for clearing. And I'm a certified stager as well. So we're a team, and we are at Keller Williams, but we are affiliated all over the planet. So no matter where you live, what country you're in, we can absolutely hook you up to the spiritual end of real estate and really get you someone wonderful to deal with. So there you have it. Okay, Rachel, so what have you been doing, my little angel?
Aww. Well, I have been doing a lot of events, a lot of angel events. My current talk that I've been doing, my angel talk, is called The 3 Keys to Receive Divine Guidance from the Angels. So I have been doing this talk, and I've had great response so far, and I'm going to be continuing that in 2019.
Wow, that sounds fabulous. So these particular 3 keys, did you develop these on your own, or did they come to you through intuition, or were you kind of channeled by your guides, or a little message from your angels, or how did this information come to you?
Came to me in 2 ways. One was from my initial certification as an angel therapy practitioner, an angel mentor, many, many moons ago. and also from my own personal experience as well in working with the angels and receiving messages from them. Because I was going to say, I feel that the first key is to ask for help.
Right. Right. Yeah. Ask for help. I love that. And to give permission, right?
Yes, to give permission. Yes.
Give permission to allow them to come on in. So when you're working with your angels, do you have maybe a favorite?
Oh, I do. My absolute favorite angel is Archangel Michael.
Oh, and why is that?
He is just the most amazing archangel of such diversity. He's the archangel of protection, as you know, and he also is just an amazing archangel for every day of life. He's just like so multidimensional, and I feel that he is just so of the angelic realm. He's so approachable, if you could say, and he's so relatable, and I feel just so much better knowing that he's with me.
Does he ever appear to you, Rachel?
For me, it's feeling his energy. For me,
Okay.
it's feeling his energy. What about for you? I'm curious.
Yeah. I work with Archangel Michael for the big jobs.
Yes.
For the real big jobs. But I have an interesting story. I wrote about it in one of my books, but I actually was in Long Island and New York, and I was clearing out an entity that was very so negative. It wasn't a spirit. It was a conglomeration of entities together.
Mm-hmm.
And they were having a very negative effect on the little girl who was residing in that particular bedroom of a home that I was to feng shui. However, I ran into this energy as I was meditating on the floor plan, as I was going through my, my pre-wire that I usually do when I work on someone's home. And this particular young girl was actually being drawn into this closet, and she was actually drawn to cut herself.
Oh, wow.
And this particular, what I want to just say is this huge blob of very dark energy was feeding off of this, this pain and the blood and this particular abusive situation. And the only people that knew what was going on was her mother and the family priest. That's the only ones that knew this. So when I had a discussion with the mom ahead of time before I even entered into the house, she almost fell off her chair. She was just like, oh my gosh. So I did call upon Archangel Michael at this particular time to kind of, when I went into that room, to really channel his energy and his power to oust this particular huge conglomerate of dark energy. And when I called him in, and you nailed it when you said you can feel his energy. His energy is so powerful, right?
Absolutely. So powerful.
It is so powerful. And what happens is that you feel it, and you feel kind of like filled up with this power. It's not something that's outside of you. He kind of channels through you. And so when you feel that amount of power, it's just undescribable. But what happened was, when I called upon him to help me remove this particular negative energy, I actually felt his huge hands come upon both of my shoulders.
Wow.
And it was just, I felt him behind me. He's so tall. And his wingspan is so large that I've had compassion for this particular negative energy, because I just knew he was going to go. I knew it. And I heard this horrible, horrible voice come out of the closet and said, I'm not going anywhere. I've been here a long time.
Whoa.
And I felt Archangel Michael's power, and he sent this ray of blasting light through my solar plexus, which is right above your navel. And this beam of light, I know this sounds like Star Trek or something, but it actually happened. This beam of light came out of my center and into that closet, and that particular entity had to come out. And when that entity came out, it went through me and hit me, and I landed on my knees. And Archangel, and it went right by me, and another friend of mine, another very good friend of mine, a lady was standing there, and she had long hair. And when that entity blew by her and out the door, her hair actually flew up like the air of this entity went right by her. So I could see it. And then Archangel Michael picked me up and put me back on my feet. It was incredible. So when you talk about that feeling of power, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. Crazy.
Yes. Wow, that's an incredible story, Kimla. Amazing.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And we had all the doors open downstairs so that this entity could blow out of the house. And yeah, and it was an amazing overhaul for the little girl as well. She stopped her cutting, and she was kind of entertaining that goth look with the black and all of that.
Yeah.
And she started dressing completely different and very collegiate. And anyway, she went to college, and now she's the mother of a beautiful daughter as well. So
wow. That's amazing. What a story.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm glad that you picked Archangel Michael, because that's a great story that I have.
That's an amazing story. I had no idea. Wow. How would I know, right? Wow.
Yeah. So if you're ever in a really tough situation, please call upon Archangel Michael, because he's so powerful. There's nothing he cannot do.
Exactly.
Do you have another angel that you keep in your pocket?
My other angel I keep in my pocket is Raphael, the healing archangel.
Oh, yeah. And you do a lot of healing, right?
I do a lot of healing through clearing meditations with Michael and Raphael.
Awesome. What is your website? How can people get a hold of you?
Oh, they can get a hold of me through my website, which is rachelcooley.com, RACHELCOOLEY.com.
Awesome. Yes. All right. Maybe Charity will put that up in the... Oh, hello, Maria. And hello, Elizabeth is here. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This Rachel is here, and everybody in the chat room is wanting a reading. Ooh. So I know she's got her cards all... Right. Are they all fired up?
They're fired up, baby.
Oh, and I should probably say, if anyone would like to call in, the number is 1-260-222-6490. Again, 1-260-222-6490. You're going to need a conference ID number, and that number is 43170948. There you go. So if anybody would like to call in, we'd love to hear from you. So you've been doing this wonderful seminar on the 3 keys. That sounds really interesting, by the way.
Thank you.
And have you been getting really good results from that?
I've been having great results. I've done it twice so far, although I've done numerous angel talks for many, many years. I originally got certified in working with the angels, Kimla, in 1999. Wow. So I'm fast approaching my 20th year in 2019.
Wow, yeah, so, absolutely. And you know, Doreen, did you get certified by Doreen Virtue?
I did.
Right. And so now she's kind of, you know, recalling things and going on a different path. How do you feel about that?
Good question. I ultimately, I've gone through some emotions with it, and initially felt absolutely shocked and felt some betrayal. But at the same time, I know that the angel work that and the methods that she taught me and the groups that went through her classes, you know, for numerous years.
Sure.
I feel that it still very much applies to this day, and it still is valid. It's still amazing. And she's just taken a different path, and I wish her well on her path. And I'm continuing the work because it's my life calling, in addition to, being the mother of my son and the wife to my husband and my family and everything. But I mean, I'm meant to be doing the work with the angels and bring their messages to everyone I connect with and work with.
It's one of those things where when someone goes on a different path, I want to say this, publicly. I want to thank Doreen Virtue. She has her light in guiding and teaching and making people aware of the angelic realm and the work that we can do on that particular frequency, I think has provided a fabulous shift for all of us. Don't you agree?
I very much agree. And those are beautifully spoken words. I wholeheartedly agree. Thank you, Doreen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. And whatever her purpose is or what that is. And I do feel a little bit of fear and I do feel a little bit of guilt somehow that perhaps she thought she was on the wrong track. I want to say that there's so much validation that you were not on the wrong track.
I agree.
So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for all that beautiful work that has gone before. And it's going to stand the test of time. And that's what happens with beautiful work. That's what happens with divine intervention. It doesn't go away. It doesn't crumble. It doesn't turn to... it just doesn't get melted and go away. It doesn't blow away. It stands the test of time. And I think her intentions and the rewards, the cosmic rewards, the angelic realm has come in, and I think we're more aware of it. And I was brought up Catholic. Were you brought up in a religion, Rachel?
I was baptized Presbyterian when I was a baby, but my parents weren't necessarily practicing, Presbyterians. We would go to church occasionally, but not so much. It was later on in my young 30s that I started attending Unity Church, which is based in Christianity, but it's very much more uplifting and based on the power of prayer and meditation and positive thinking and speaking affirmations. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, in the Catholic Church, we're very much all about the angels and all about the saints and all about, that kind of a thing. So that was very, I kind of grew up with all of that. So to kind of take it to the next level was something that really felt very comfortable for me. There's someone in the chat room, Vonda says, I thank Doreen also. She may have been finished with her assignment. Now that's a really cool way of looking at it,
Oh, I love that perspective. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very insightful.
Yeah, very insightful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I really like that as well. So, she's passed the torch and she's lit the torch in many, many people. And I think that for us to carry on is something that I think we all feel so comfortable with. And so I'm very, very glad that you are continuing with your angel readings. And everybody wants a card. Everybody wants... Everybody wants, for you to read. And so I was wondering is that okay with you? Would you like to start with some readings?
That's great. I love it.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. So how about a reading for Rhonda?
Rhonda. Okay. Rhonda. So Rhonda, I am holding the Archangel Michael cards, and I know that that's not an accident. So I've got those Archangel Michael cards. Okay. So we're going to find out, Rhonda, what he would like you to know. Okay. So, dearest Michael, what would you like Rhonda to know? Okay, he has two messages for Rhonda. The first one is lean on God and the angels for support. Lean on God and the angels for support. You are not alone. They're here to help you. And we also have a card with Michael around protection, and it's called Shield Yourself. And that is that Michael would like to be protecting you more, Rhonda. And if you invite Archangel Michael through saying it out loud, through your thoughts, or through written words, you can invite in his protection, and he can shield you. Shield your body, mind, and spirit and your aura from any energy that is not of a light. So again, we have lean on God and angels for support and shield yourself for Rhonda.
Wow. Well, during the holidays, we can get into a lot of crowds, a lot of shopping, a lot of people, strangers around us. So it's really good to use our protective tools and skills, absolutely, and our shields to go up, right?
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Rhonda, I see that something's going on, and I think it's a family worry or a concern. And I just want you to know that, and I don't know if it's some type of a health, but that's coming into, they're telling me, the message for you is no, don't worry about it, okay? And if you're thinking that, if you do something, something else is going to either be judged, or you're going back and forth of whether you are to do this or not, they're saying, no, you don't have to do it, okay? You do not have to do that. And I feel like there's going to be some kind of a meeting of the minds. There's going to be some type of a give or a compromise, or some type of maybe a forgiveness or something like that. But there is a concern there, and they're saying, no, you don't have to worry about it at all. I do see that Neptune is coming in for you, the Neptunian energy. So your intuition on your own run is going to be extremely high. And I feel like you're going to be getting a message all on your own as far as dreams go. So pay attention to your dreams, because there's going to be a very important message for you there as well. So there you go, Rhonda. I hope that resonated for you. Okay, hello, Sue. Sue's in the chat room as well. And let's see who else wanted a card. Oh, Sheila wants a card. So she'd like a little reading. Yeah.
All right. So Sheila, I'm guided in this moment to work with the Archangel cards. So let's see what message the Archangels are bringing forward for Sheila. So, dearest Archangel, would you like Sheila to know? Okay, we got an Archangel Michael theme here, Kimla. We have you
He's
are
here.
safe. Yes.
He's here.
Sheila, Archangel Michael is saying you are safe. He is with you. He has your back. You are protected. That's an awesome card.
Ooh, lovely.
Yes. What are you getting, Kimla?
Oh, what am I getting? Okay, well, this one just fell out. Okay, so it looks to me like you're thinking about learning something new, or perhaps taking up a course that you haven't had time to take. I feel like it has to do with body work and healing. So I feel like in the new year coming through, I feel like you're going to be drawn to this kind of work, whether it's Reiki or whether it's something to do with the light grid or something like that. But I feel like, there's a big yes about that, Sheila. And I feel like there's a lot of family around you who you're going to be using this body work on. So I feel like you're going to take class, like structured class. So I feel like you're going to go and you're going to do this, and then you're going to come and you're going to use it on your family. So I feel like you're going to see close-up results, just how powerful you really are. So that sounds like a very prosperous new year for you. And I think you're going to be also working on a collective as far as your healing goes. So it's not just hands-on. I feel like it's, you're going to be working on the collective consciousness, raising everybody, around you in your meditation too. So let us know if that resonates with you, or if you're thinking about, doing some taking some healing classes and doing some body work, because you're going to be awesome at it. So let us know.
Yeah, keep us posted.
Yeah, and use Archangel Michael, because he obviously is, he's saying that, yeah, that's a good thing if he's got your back on that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. Yeah. How about Vanda?
Vanda. Okay. Okay. The Archangel Michael. We're going to go to the Archangel Michael cards again because Vonda is. I'm feeling the connection also with Archangel Michael. So
Good.
Vonda, Archangel Michael, what would you like Vonda to know? All right. Ooh, he says she is on the right path. Keep on going, Vonda. You are on the right path, and Archangel Michael is guiding you. So trust your intuition and keep on that path. Listen to the messages that you're receiving and trust. You are on the right path.
Right. And I feel like there's some kind of compassion or charity work that you're going to be involved in. I might have said this to you before on another reading, but I just feel like that's either some kind of a nonprofit or something is going to come up and be highlighted for you again, Vonda. So I definitely have that feeling. Now this is kind of a new deck for me. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is a little angel card and it has words of abundance on it. And I'm going to read right off the card for you because we're drawing cards tonight. So it says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. So if you use the word rich, abundance, I want to say satisfaction, we're satisfied with having enough. In feeling that, using those positive words, that's going to attract a lot of that economic abundance to you. So that's a little bit of, law of attraction in there, but this is an angel card, so the angels are also telling you to watch your words and make them count in a positive direction. So Happy New Year to you, Vonda. So I think you're going to be getting some really cool abundance raises coming to you. So looking forward to that. Right? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. That's wonderful.
Okay, that's great. Sheila says, thank you so much. So many things going on. Great future. Michael and I are on a first name basis. So thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Yeah, she says he's with me always. So that's great. Okay, we also have Miss Elizabeth that would love a reading.
Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth. Okay. We're going to go with the archangels for Elizabeth. Let's see what's coming forward. Archangel, what would you like Elizabeth to know? All right. So we have two cards that came up for Elizabeth. The first one is passion, to trust and follow your passions in life. Trust and follow them. And also we have a message from Joe Fayel for you to get outside some more. Get outside, enjoy some fresh air, and also while you're outside, be open to receiving divinely inspired ideas, because oftentimes when we're outside, those messages can come through even more strongly.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes we need that kinetic energy that goes around outside and just nature, nature at its best. Two cards just fell out. Wow. We're getting the kind of the fun realm of animals around. So this is probably the nature thing as well. I think that some messages are going to come from, you may not be kind of an animal girl, but I feel like they want a conversation with you. They want you to be aware of their realm. And so I feel like maybe going outside and doing that is, kind of starting a little bit of a subconscious conversation with them. I also feel like there's a blockage in the lung area. So they're telling me to have you become very aware of your breathing. And you can do this through many different types of yoga positions as well. But there's some type of a blockage there, and they're showing me the lung area. It could be the heart chakra as well, because of course that's in that area too. So while you're doing the breathing and while you're doing perhaps some intentional work, especially they're pointing to the full moon that's coming in. Excuse me, the full moon is Cancer at 0 degrees, which is a critical degree. That's a healing degree, by the way. Anyone that has 0 degrees on either your midheaven or perhaps your rising sign, or as a moon sign as well, or a sun sign. If you have this in your chart, in your astrology chart, and if you're not sure, I would love to spend some time in going through how this particular full Cancer moon at 0 degrees is going to activate your chart. And in your particular case, they're pointing to this particular Cancer full moon, Elizabeth, and I feel like this particular full moon is really going to activate you and bring up some real compassion inside of you that you haven't felt in a long time. I feel like there's also some kind of a bond there. There's a thread, and there's a bond about either you or your mom, either you as a mom or you or your mom. So something's going to be coming up with that critical degree there. There's a chance for a huge amount of healing to take place, or there's something where you are going to also, when we heal ourselves, we heal the collective consciousness. So, there's something that could be healed within you that is at a very deep level, and I feel like that's really going to push you forward. It's going to make you feel a lot lighter, but not without some type of an emotional, real tidal wave of emotion that comes up. So let that come up for you, but I feel like that's really going to help you, okay? So if you are outside, just like Rachel said, and you're walking along, look at the birds and look at some animals that perhaps you've never really kind of zeroed in on. They're trying to reach you, and they're trying to talk to you about certain things. So they're not telling me the message exactly, but you are going to be pushing ahead on your progress, on your timeline. And I know you have been in the chat room, and I know some of the challenges that you're going through. But I think after the turn of this particular 2019, I think there's something really going to fall in your path that you have been waiting for. So I'm really excited about 2019 for you, Elizabeth. So anything else, Rachel, for Elizabeth?
I'm feeling that the angels want to be helping her more, and for her to be giving ongoing permission with anything big or small in her daily life, and that's going to really help make a big shift for you, Elizabeth. Because the angels can help us in so many ways, and when we give them that permission, they're even extra strongly present, and they can help us even more.
That's it. And she says, the full moon, it will be in my first house of self. There you go, girl. I mean, this is all about you. This is all about you. So, and I feel like this is going to be a real deep penetrating healing, but not, like I said, not without the emotional factor bubbling up for you. But this is going to be a great full moon. This is going to be by the way, this is going to be in a water trine, beautiful full moon coming at us. Great for crystal cleansing. Anybody want to cleanse their crystals? We've had a really heavy year this year with a lot of retrogrades and a lot of stuff that, a lot of karma we had to burn. And, just sometimes when we're burning karma, we stand still just, to kind of unload, and then so we can get to the next level, jump higher. So if you felt stuck, that means you're burning karma and that you're kind of unloading some stuff and healing. So you got to take the time to do that, and then you can go forward. So I don't know if this was relating to anybody that's, burning karma or, really working on themselves out there, but we all feel it. How about Maria? Maria Morales' show is on tomorrow night. Don't miss it, everybody. She has a fabulous show right here on the Beacon of Light Radio. So let's do a little something for Maria. She does she does so much for everybody else.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to get a message from Maria from our wonderful Angel Therapy deck.
Ooh.
Let's find out what's coming up for Maria. Angel, what would you like Maria to know? All right. So Maria got a card around healing with your parents, Maria. There's a healing card that the angels are helping to heal your relationship with your parents, okay? And to know that they did the best that they could, or they're still doing the best that they can, all is well. And I also got they're wanting you to do some upliftment, and this is a beautiful card, uplifting card around singing and dancing, movement, being joyous. And through that, even more blessings are going to be coming to you because it's going to help uplift your energy and help attract even more wonderful things to you, Maria.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. Okay, so my new little deck of angel cards here. I love these cards. Usually I channel all of my readings, and I haven't really done angel cards. I must say, in a little bit of, because it usually just gushes and runs out of me. I just feel like I'm a sieve sometimes, and it comes right out of my mouth without me even, filtering. Okay, so the first one is so nice. I love this one. This is an angel card, and it's the angel of light and love. And if you know Maria, that's her card. It says your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. And if she doesn't do that on a daily basis, I don't know anybody who does. But it says that, you know what? It says that around this particular time, now they're also showing me channeling. They're showing me around the new year. I want to say like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I feel like you're going to be needing a little bit more strength, perhaps than usual. And I feel like they're coming all around you to give you that strength, to make you very strong. And they're pouring a lot of confidence in you. So you're going to be walking a little bit taller, shoulders a little bit. They're showing me squared. It's almost like you're aware of your posture, and so you can stream more of that light. And they're also saying they're asking for you to talk and have a private conversation with your angels. And I think that's what we're doing here tonight, right? Right, Reach? I think we're talking to the angels here tonight, but they're asking you to have a private session, like a one-on-one, because there's some divine guidance. I feel like you're worrying about a situation that's in the family, and you're going to talk it out with your angels, and they're there to help you. So not to worry. Okay, not to worry, my dear. Okay, I hope that helps you, honey. Anything else for our Miss Maria Morales?
Maria Morales, Archangel Michael would like to be helping you more. We have a real wonderful Archangel Michael theme, and he's like, I would like to be supporting Maria Morales. So
Perfect.
Please give him permission, Maria, and he's right there for you.
Perfect. There you are. How about a card for Mr. Bill? Mr. Bill's in there too, and you know what? He's too shy to ask. I know him.
Aww, I love it. I love it. Okay, Mr. Bill, a.k.a. your husband, right?
Yeah, a.k.a.
What would you like Bill to know, angels? Oh, I got the unconditional love card for Bill. Unconditional love.
He's got to put up with me.
What was that?
He's got to put up with me.
He's got to put up with you. And this the unconditional love, divine mother, but healing mother energy.
Nice.
And just unconditional love surrounding Bill. Yes, really beautiful. Really beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Oh, and I got the joy card. So I love, yeah, I love this one. Everybody probably knows these cards. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's even higher on the Richter scale than love is.
Mm.
It's the magical sense that everything is possible, and joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So we are going to have the angels supporting you and creating some very joyous moments, and hopefully that'll be on our Christmas break.
Wonderful.
And
Yes.
in the new year to come, right? Oh, absolutely. All right, we've got Charity Minton. She says, may I have a card too, please?
Charity. Okay. Yes. Thank you to Charity for all that she's doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Charity, what would you like Charity to know? I got two cards for Charity. One is synchronicity. Trust in synchronicity, and everything's falling into place in perfect timing for you, for both personally and professionally. Trust in the synchronicity. Everything's falling into place perfectly. And I also got the angels are helping you and focusing your mind on what you're calling in, what you're wanting to manifest. So
Very
they are with you every step of the way, Charity. Yes.
yeah. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So the three cards that I have for you, I love this one. This is release resentments about money. So yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So this is all about, the law of attraction as well. Now, this one I find really interesting. The next one is quiet retreat. Ooh, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Now, the next card I have, I love this one. It is an angel card, and it says, organize for success. So it says, do not let the word organize intimidate you. As it's simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and your workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So it looks to me as though you're wanting to know what is coming up, what is next. And I feel right here, I'm getting it as well. This card says within the next few weeks, you are going to see your next challenge and your next steps. How about that? That's awesome. And that's the new year, okay? So I feel like you're going to be recovering some of your, I want to say, powers that you've had many, many lifetimes ago. I feel like you're just going to be rediscovering more power and more alignment. So, yeah, so that sounds really kind of exciting, but they're showing me that it's very deep down and inside of you, and the more that you get quiet time to go there, the more you're going to rediscover that which was in your DNA to begin with, that they're showing me the patterns. So I feel like that grid is lighting up once again. You are, like what Rachel said, the synchronicity of timing of the different frequencies are coming in to light that back up again. So I feel like you're going to really have a very powerful shift happening, and I feel like you're going to be able now, strong enough and clear enough and organized enough that you'll be able to assimilate more power and more clarity and more purpose that's coming through you. So I just feel like you're just going to be getting more and more clear, which brings in more opportunity to help others and to really share collectively, which is what we're all kind of branching out for in the future. So I feel like that's really good too. Okay, so Mr. Bill says, wow, unconditional love and joy. Oh, he's tickled pink, I think, on that one. Oh, Sue. Sue would like a reading.
Sue. Okay. Ooh. I'm feeling Raphael for Sue.
Nice.
Yes. What would you like Sue to know? Raphael is encouraging Sue to drink a lot more water.
Ah.
I'm getting the hydration card. Hydration card. And what else are we getting? Ooh. This is an interesting one. This is a card encouraging you to meditate. Sue. Yes. Encouraging you to meditate, to chill, to take time for yourself, and to release anything during your meditation that's no longer serving with your angels. They're right there with you. Yes.
Awesome. Hey, Sue. Kimla here. Hey, I'm wondering, are you thinking about writing some things down, perhaps? Because I'm getting a lot of, the little compass is going towards you getting creative, writing things down, organizing things. I feel like this is a great time for you if you've ever wanted to put out a book, become an author, even a short blurb, which is going on. I feel like there's a lot inside of you that you can use through this particular venue of writing. It's showing me it's really good therapy for you, and that you are feeling more free, like lighter after you write your thoughts down. But they're saying, take the time now to do it. So this is the time, okay? So if you've ever wanted to do that, or if you have done that, it's time, I don't know if you've ever written before, but if you have, it's time to do it again, because they are right behind you. They're fluttering. Right now I can see them. They're going, yes, yes, and she hasn't been listening. So I hope you're hearing me. I really hope. She says, let's see. She says, okay, I know. I really need to meditate and a lot more. Thank you. And she says, oh, I have a lot. I could write about 2. And this is the time to do it, because they're fluttering their wings right behind you, and they're saying, we have been in her ear, and she's trying to find it through other people's writings or through other people's books, and they're saying, no, you're the one that's supposed to be writing. Other people are supposed to be reading your stuff.
Wow.
So I think I think you're getting it now. So if anybody's out there wanting to buy Sue something for Christmas, I feel perhaps it's one of those, maybe a nice pen or an empty book, a journal that she can start her writings, or perhaps that, that dragon program where you just talk and all the words come out, Wow. That's really a good thing to start your first book on too. It's really easy to do. So that's a lot on your plate, and we are so excited to be able to read it in 2019. So if you need any help after you've got it all together to get it published and do all that, I'm the person to come to, because I've been through it many, many times, and I can always point you in a lot of directions to whoever is on your frequency to help you birth this. So isn't that exciting? Oh my.
So exciting. So exciting.
That's exciting. Yeah, that is so exciting. So there we have it. So where are you going to be giving your talks and your seminars next? Where can people go and see you in person?
So in person, I am in Northern California, and I am at 2 venues. I'm at East West Bookshop in Mountain View, which is a wonderful metaphysical bookstore which has been in the community for over 30 years. And that is where I do some of my in-person readings, and I'm also a regular presenter there. So, and every Tuesday evening in March, I will be presenting at East West Angel Talks and Angel Workshops as well. So you can look out for that on my website, rachelcooley.com. I'll have the links to all that, or even eastwestbooks.org. So those
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. And I feel like you are going to be traveling as well. So safe travels to you, Rachel. I think there's a little trip coming up in your future. So I'm seeing that. So I feel like this is going to kind of come out of the blue, but I think it's going to be really fun for you. So, so fun for that. And big hugs to your brother, Mark. Now, what is he up to?
Oh, Mark is doing amazing things. He is going to be going to Los Angeles this weekend. He'll be presenting at Omen Garden and Mystic Journey in Venice and in Sherman Oaks, California. And he is a regular also at East West as well as myself and New Renaissance in Portland, Oregon.
And what is his seminar that he's doing?
He's doing a lot for the new year around visioning and manifesting for 2019.
Oh, that's awesome. And what a great time to be to be learning how to do those steps and how to create that in your life. So that's
Absolutely.
really what a talented family, right?
Thank you. Angel family.
Angels,
Yes.
guides and angels. So hey out there, what is your favorite angel? We got together. I have a group that I write with, and we get together and write about our angels. So you can go on my website, KimlaDodds.com, and you can see my books there. And if they are available, you can go ahead and purchase that. We always talk about our angel stories, and it's really a lot of fun. So I hope we got everyone. I hope that we were able to give everybody a little message in the chat room. I have a little request, and that is, Rachel, could you give my sister a message? Her name is Carla, and she's in Cleveland, Ohio, and she always listens to the show. So sometimes she doesn't get into the chat room, but she listens to the show, and she would just really cherish a little reading.
Okay, we got 2 cards from 2 different decks for Carla. The first one is a balance, that the angels are supporting her and bringing more balance into her life for Carla. Yes, balance. And Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is saying, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. And he can support her with that. Michael.
Yes. I love that. And I'm getting in the very near future, you're going to be kind of around a lot of people who are either, again, doing charity work or something like that, because I feel like there are all these little flames of light around you, which means there's a little group of people doing very spiritual things. They're very helpful people. So I don't know if you're organizing for something or doing something like that. But the next one I have right here is when you do these kinds of things and random acts of kindness and helping humanity, it does wonders for your own sense of not only gratitude, but your own sense of severing your vows of poverty. And this is very important because a lot of us throughout our many incarnations may have been sworn to different vows, whether it's chastity or whether it's poverty or something else. They're telling me here that at one particular incarnation here on earth that you vowed to have a life of poverty, and abundance is yours, so there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. So as much as you help everybody else, this kind of breaks up or dissolves these ties to poverty. And I feel like if you are going to be getting abundance, you can use that in a very helpful way to expand outwards to everyone else. So it looks like if you ever did get in a great big load of money or abundance or something like that, and that you experience richness. It just seems like all these little flames and these little groups of people, you would be able to help everybody. And that would make you just absolutely bubble over with joy. So I'm getting that as well. I'm also getting that to let go more. I feel like you're very, very tense. So you need to let go more, and you need to kind of relax a little bit. Breathing is good for that, as you well know. And I feel like you're going to be going somewhere where there's going to be people who are like, I don't know if it's a seminar or talking, but the people are going to be passing out little pamphlets and all this kind of thing. So it looks like you're going to be learning a little bit more about something, but it's a group activity. So it could be about financing as well, or it could be about something coming up in the near future that you need to know about. So, but I feel like there's a big room. Have you ever gone to one of those rooms where everybody's sitting around and learning about something new, whether it's tax laws or Medicare or whatever that stuff is? But I feel like there's an angel behind you who kind of wraps their arms around you and comforts you. And I think you can almost feel that. So I think it's a bigger angel than your guardian angel. So I feel like this particular angel is it could be an archangel. Do you have any sense of that angel at all, Rachel, that's around Carla?
I was just feeling the energy of Archangel Michael.
Okay. All right. Yes. Could be Archangel Michael that's coming in and just kind of wrapping you up. So like an angel hug, like a big, huge angel hug.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the best, right? Okay, Rachel, I think I'm the last one going to ask for a card, so I'm asking for myself. How about that?
Hey, it sounds wonderful. So let's see what Michael wants Kimla to know. Ooh, ask Archangel Michael for help with the situation.
Nice. Oh, and I know what that is, too.
Perfect.
Yes.
He wants to help you, so please give him permission.
Oh, yes. I love that. I love that. And, this particular situation, that I'm thinking about, and if you all would love to put my son Matthew's name on your prayer chain, I sure would. I sure would appreciate that. My son's having a little bit of a hard time. So if you can say an extra prayer and include Archangel Michael to help him, I sure would appreciate that too. So thank you so much for that. So, Miss Rachel, we're at the end of the show. Thank you so much for another beautiful show. And don't be a stranger now. I really want you to come on and, and when you have something like an event or something else like that, would you drop me a line so that I can blast it out for you?
You got it. I realize I have another one coming up next week.
Ooh, so tell everybody about that.
So that is Holiday Healing with the Angels and the Akashic Records. I'm going to be co-facilitating this amazing healing holiday workshop with a wonderful woman named Felicia Giozelis. She's going to be in town from San Diego, and we are going to be doing this amazing event of healing with the angels and the Akashic Records and with Archangel Michael.
Wow, that sounds really nice. Wow. Okay. Well, I wish I was going to Northern California.
Yes. It'll be in Palo Alto. Yeah.
Palo Alto. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, gorgeous. Well, thank you again, and for coming on the show and just kind of making us all aware of our powerful angels that are there for us to help us and guide us. And until next time, everyone, may your angels protect you and guide you. Thank you, Rachel. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Kimla. Take care.